Today's model is a beautiful 3 bedrooms, 2 bathroom ranch style home on a 50 by 120 lot with the all-in price of, you got to watch the video. Let's have a look. Let's go. Hello and welcome to another episode of Orlando Home Show, where strategy matters, passion rules. And guys, today I have a beautiful house right here in Davenport, sitting on a 50 by 120 lot. It's a ranch style home, 3 bedrooms, 2 bathroom, just over 1,400 square foot, included with everything. I'm going to tell you more about the price and everything once we go inside, but I love that you have the cemented pad up front. So you have you can park 2 cars, and then you have the 2-car garage right over here. You have a nice walkway to your front porch area. Now, I have said this a few times, but in some of the communities, you can actually screen this with a door if that's what you want. You do have to get the permission of the HOA. So let's go inside and check this beautiful floor plan out. Hello and welcome to another beautiful floor plan. Guys, if you are looking to buy a home anywhere in Central Florida, Tampa Bay, Orlando, Greater Orlando, and Ocala, this is a great resource. Press that thumbs up button, show us some love. And today I'm showing you one of the affordable homes right here in Davenport. I'm on a mission to basically bring you all the floor plans, video walkthrough, because with builders, most of them will only have 1 or 2 same models, furnished houses, but they will do like 8 or 10 floor plans. And for me, it's good that I can see it on paper, but it's even better if I'm able to walk through, and that is what I am doing. So I'm going, and this is one of my favorite builders for a couple of reasons. Number one is they're all inclusive price. So the end price for this house is about $345,000. It's like $344,995 or something. It would have been a lot easier. It's just $345,000 is the price. It's on a 50 by 120 lot. There is an HOA and there is a CDD. Combined together, it's about $215 a month. So it's about $2,500 something for the whole year. Your HOA is about $172 a year, and your CDD is about $2,408 for the whole year. So when you combine the two, it comes to roughly about $215 a month. There is a pool, there's a kids play area. It's a really nice community. And what I love about this specific community is that the location of this community is fantastic. You're right off the I-4 exit. You're just down the road from Posner Park. If you want to know more about Davenport, make sure to check out Orlando Living with D. I've done a video about Davenport and other communities surrounding Central Florida, Tampa, and Ocala. That's going to give you some sort of a starting point to say, hey, is Ocala suburban areas better for me? Should I compare Fruitland to Orlando, or whatever you want to do? Because we talk about the communities in terms of school, hospital, shopping, dining, things that you would need to know, how far it is from the major landmark. So that is something to keep in mind. Now, this house is 1,420 square foot, and everything that you see is everything that you get. So there is no like extra payment for upgrades, lot payment and stuff like that. There is none of that. This is the end price. They have 3 different packages. Depending upon what package it is, you would see a different color flooring. They have the MVP in the whole house, and depending upon how the house sits, because it's on a 50 by 120 lot, there may be room for you to be able to build a pool. I know for sure if it's a 2-story, because your bottom pad is smaller, you definitely can build a pool on a 50 by 120 lot. Sometimes on a whole single story, if it's like over 16, 17, 1800 square foot, it becomes a little bit tough. But then again, if it's a corner lot or a cul-de-sac, that is something that you can also do. So the first thing you're going to notice is your 6'8", but look at the ceiling height at the entrance. So your standard height in this house is actually about 9 foot, or the inside room, but in the living area, in the great area, in the open area, it kind of goes up to about 12 feet in height, which is very unique because not a lot of builder would do that. So as I walk in, you have this nice flooring. It's the MVP flooring, and this is something that is included in the price. And as I go to my right, you have the very first bedroom. And I say this all the time, guys, please don't get hung up on the square footage, please, because square footage is important, but the functionality of the house is even more important. So make sure that it works for you, because I'm trying to find affordable homes right now. And guys, if you are looking to buy, please, I've been saying this when the market was absolutely crazy, the rates were down. I was saying, come down, come down, come down. People listened to me and they ended up getting great deals, because by the time they closed on it, they didn't get those rates. However, they already had $100,000 and in some cases $150,000 in equity. And I'm telling you right now, Feds have already said this, they're going to change the rates and the rates are going to come down. But when that happens, more buyers that are sitting on the fence, just like you, if you're watching, they're going to come back on the market, and then we're going to see the prices go up. So right now, most builders are giving you some really good options. This builder is doing $20,000 flex money that you could use towards the price down if you're paying cash, or you can use towards buying the points down to get a lower interest rate. And in some of their inventory homes, they're basically saying 4.5% to 5%. I'm like, that is unheard of. And it's not a 2-1 buy down, it's a 30-year fix. So if you look at the ceiling height over here, it's your standard ceiling height. But then if you look at the elevation, how it is, it just opens up the whole place. I would have definitely loved 2 more lights on it. It's just not a simple square or a rectangle. It's just the way the elevation of the house is. It looks a little bit more roomy. You have this nice window. And the other thing is that these blinds are included in the price. These are magnetic blinds, and I love that. For the most part, most of the builders that gives you the blinds are doing this kind of blinds. And remember the old times where they had those ropes and stuff? And I'm so glad that my new house doesn't have that. But my previous place where I moved from actually had those, and my kids 4 and 7, they will just go on and play with that. And it's a little bit of a safety hazard, or a little dangerous in my personal opinion. What is your opinion on those kind of blinds? Please do let me know. You have a solid door to your closet, not a very big closet, but definitely something functional. If you are retiring or you've been thinking about coming down to beautiful sunny Florida, now is the time. You don't want to spend a lot of money, but you want to get something that is your own, then this is a great house to start with. Or if you're just a family of husband, wife, and maybe planning a kid, this could be a nice starter home. And I have been always telling you, the prices are going to go up. They're not going as crazy up, but they're not going to come as crazy down as some people are thinking. And if you're waiting for that 2 and 3%, maybe it will happen in my lifetime and your lifetime again. But something drastic has to happen. I do think that the rates are going to probably come down between 5 and 6.5 or so. They're already in 6s in some cases. So this is something to keep in mind. It also depends upon how much money you're putting down. You have the second bedroom, pretty much similar style. If you look at it, it has that cathedral style. You have the AC vent, you have the window over here bringing in a good amount of light. And then right over here, you also have the closet space. And I love that you have a solid door. You don't have those split. The closets are standard size as you would see in a 1,420 square foot home. And then on my right is your bathroom. One thing that the builder did told me, they're kind of getting rid of this plexiglass. So they are going to actually have the white subway tile shower tub combination, just pretty much simple. But you have the overmount sink with the quartz and the beautiful color cabinet as you see with the fixtures that you see. So that is included in the price. And then as I come out, on my left hand side, you are going to find the laundry. So let me go ahead and take you. Now this is the Whirlpool washer and dryer that you will get. So this is included in the price. It's an all-in price with everything. Now let me go ahead and take you to the garage, because I want to point out a couple of things over here. First, I want to point out this is a concrete block house. You have an entrance to the attic, and you get the garage door opener right over there. And then your irrigation is inside. In some builders, they will have the irrigation system outside the house. In my personal house, they have it outside. Which I actually personally like it, because my grass guy will come, and if he needs to adjust the water and all that, then he could do that. He doesn't need to get that, but it's a matter of personal choice. It is something that you can easily kind of put this outside, as I understand. I'm not 100% sure, but I know that it's something easy to do if that is something that you want to do. Entrance to the attic, and then you have the water heater. What I do want to point out, they do not have a ballot here. Now, what I have been told that it really depends upon the municipality. Some of them will dictate, so they have to have a ballot there. Some of them will be okay with it. So it really depends where the property is located. Now, as I walk in, look at this. Look at the tall cathedral ceiling style. just the way the whole house is. And then this is the size of your island. You have the stainless sink over here. You have this beautiful cabinets. The point that I want to make is that this is the standard size of the cabinets. They are not going to be doing 38 or 42. This is just what they have, and then this does not went outside as I have done with some of the other builders. So it's a matter of give and take. You just have to decide what works. However, the good thing is that you have a small pantry, you have a coffee and a bread station over here, and then you get the double door GE refrigerator included in the price. So all your appliances, your range, your microwave, your dishwasher, your refrigerator, washer and dryer, everything is included. And then over here you have a little nook area or a semi-private dining area that is also over here. So this is kind of nice. It's right adjacent, and I personally like when you have a dining area kind of a little bit out of the way. Some of the homes I've seen, they're just too long and they have the dining in the middle. As long as it's kind of spaced out, that you don't finish your island here and then right here is your dining, as long as it's kind of long enough where you have, because some of the DR Horton models that I've done, they're kind of long. They don't have a specific dedicated dining space as we see over here, but they're so long that they're kind of in the middle, but it still gives a good size, great room for you to kind of mingle and just have life happen. And right over here is your covered lanai, and I love that you have the lanai over here, and I love the fact that it is a covered lanai. Look at this. I would have really loved if the builder would have given an option to have like a water over here. So if you do want to, like the roughings of the water, so if you want to do a summer kitchen, you could, but this is something that you can do. But this is the size of your lot. It kind of goes all the way pretty much to this, just maybe a feet or so away, and you have all this land. So if you do want to build a pool, you easily can do that, but you may not have a lot of room left. But that is something that you have to decide. And I always say it's a matter of personal choice. Something that's good because the community has some amenities, and my community where I moved in, I have a lot big enough to build a pool, but I am happy because they have a community pool that I don't have to worry about. I'm comfortable with that. It's a matter of personal choice. Some people want to, some people don't. So that is something that you have to make that decision. And then over here, before I get into the master bedroom, you have another closet. So it has a lot of space for you. It's a really nice functional home. And then this is the master bedroom. Pretty decent size, nice 2 windows with the blind and kind of a cathedral, like it's just open up. Like whenever you have a house where the roofing is kind of in this way, it just gives you a little bit more room. It looks a little bit more big, even though it may not be, but just the way it is done. And I really love that. And then this is your master bathroom. And what I love is that it has a window, and then you have the 2 overmount sink with the cords, and then you have the walk-in shower. And as I mentioned, in the newer ones, they're going to get rid of this plexi and they're going to have the subway tiles, white subway tiles, and that's how it's going to be. I've been told that it would be pretty much walk-in, but it's not going to have the frame or the glass as we have seen with some of the builders do that. You also have the water closet space right over here with the privacy door. And then over here is your master closet, which kind of goes a little bit deeper. Pretty comfortable size for a house that's only 1,420 square foot. Let me know what you think of this specific floor plan. If you liked it, I just love the location. There's a lot of development that's happening all over Central Florida, Tampa, Tampa Bay, and Ocala. We've started covering Ocala, and guys, I will tell you, Ocala is very rural, but you will get a lot more bang for your buck. Like you can get a really nice house, about 1,900 square foot, close to 2,000 square foot on like 1/4 of an acre, with no HOA, no CDD, beautiful house with some updated, just the updated design. I have done some models, so make sure to check that out for like under $350. Like you can get a great deal, and if you spend a little bit more, you can even get a better deal. But it is about an hour 15 to hour and a half from Central Florida. But if you are comfortable and you are okay with that, because there is a lot of development that is coming to Ocala, so that is something to keep in mind. Now, Spanish is your main language. Make sure to check out Orlando Home Show in Espanol, run by amazing Anna. and Carolyn. We do the same houses in Spanish because my Spanish, yes, you guessed it right, is poquito. And we also have Orlando Living. We are now on TikTok, Instagram, everything. We are bringing in a lot of content. So I would really appreciate it if you press that thumbs up button, comment, and if there is anything we can do, please do let us know. When you call us, you will be talking to somebody on my team. Her job is to get the information, connect you to the agent, and then they will do a Zoom call with you, because buying a house is a very emotional thing. We want to be able to make sure that we understand what your needs are and what your budget is, and if there is a match in terms of what is that you want to buy, because we don't want to take you out and show all these beautiful homes that is above your price point or doesn't work for the functionality of what you want to do. So hopefully this makes a lot of sense. So when you are here, you're shopping like a pro, because we have done the legwork, we have done what we needed to do. Now, choosing a real estate agent is a very important thing, or one of the major things. So please read our reviews, go on Google, go on Zillow, check us out on Facebook. You know, we pride ourselves in knowing the area like a back of our hand. And if we don't know the answer to it, we will find the answer for you rather than just tell you something that just doesn't make sense. We look forward to serve you. We look forward to be the agent of choice. Until the next video, thank you for watching. Bye for now.